What's up, guys? Hope everybody had an enjoyable holiday season. If you guys celebrate any of the holidays over this time of year, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, all of that stuff. It was a wonderful time of the year for me. It was fantastic. Got to celebrate some firsts with my girlfriend and her kids and my son. So it was quite the experience. Having everybody together for these moments, and hopefully the first of many to come. So I genuinely hope you guys also had an enjoyable holiday season and Happy New Year. And we are kicking off the New Year's. I guess this is my standard issue New Year, new me goals. Resolutions, etc. video. There's going to be some footage playing over there. It kind of goes in line with what I'm talking about somewhat. So the 50-inch box jump was my New Year's resolution. That was what I was going to chase this year. That was going to be my winter arc and carry the series to carry my channel. Not that my channel needs carrying because there's not much of it, but anyway, that's what I was banking on doing, and obviously I hit that already. So what are we going to do? What are we going to set our sights on? Well, the thing is, I'm enjoying this style of training a lot, and I recently added in some Olympic style lifting in conjunction with my jump training to kind of help with being more explosive and generating that rapid force development. So I think what I want to do for the near future is get both my jerk and my push press and maybe behind the neck jerk. I just did that for the first time yesterday. I think there's going to be some footage of it in here. Get those to surpass my strict OHP, my current one. That 350 all-time strict OHP. That's a lofty number in my head right now. We'll see as time goes on. But right now, I think the most I've done since I've lost weight, I'll have to go back and look, is 280 or 285 on a strict OHP. So I want to get my dynamic pressing above that where it should be. It should be above that. I've just always trained so statically. Being a power lifter, I didn't need to push press or, if you're a power lifter and that's all you're focused on, you don't need to worry about any of the Olympic lifts or their variations. There's just the skill work involved there is not worth what it may add to your training. That said, if you like doing it on the side, like in off seasons for fun or whatever, certainly they're great general movements for like that block of training. Anyway, so I think that's what I'm going to chase and pursue, is getting those press variations to get above my strict press. I muscle fuck cleaned 250 pounds or 255 the other day. The most I've ever done in my life is like 290 when I was big, and it was ugly, and it's not something I could replicate consistently. So maybe a 300 power clean would be fun to chase as well in conjunction with those pressing movements. Because it'd be real easy for me to just take the bar out of the rack, right, and train those push presses and jerks and things like that. But I want to emphasize on the cleans too. So I want to hopefully keep that up there on par with those movements and just do those movements off of my clean instead of taking them out of a rack to doing it. Maybe with some of the behind the neck jerks, I'll train some of that out of the rack. But it's been fun training this way. Powerlifting has been on the back burner the last couple of years, even though I've done a couple meets. I've done 3 meets since I lost the weight, but only one was a full power meet. I did 2 bench onlys, 1 full power meet. I don't intend on doing any this year. I didn't intend on doing any last year, to be honest. But, I had that lower back injury, and I decided that doing a bench-only meet, giving me something to focus on, would keep my lower body shit out of it. So, no powerlifting this year. I am turning 40 this year. That gives me the M1 Masters 1 subdivision in the tested feds. Of course, I turned 40 at the end of the year, November. So I think maybe, again, not worrying about it this year, but when I turn 40, maybe dipping my toes back in there and seeing how competitive I can be, in either the USAPL or Powerlifting America. One of the two more prestigious feds for drug-tested lifters in that subdivision, and seeing what I can do there. But I'm not going to push like the powerlifting lifts. Maybe my bench press, I can do that safely. It's never really hurt me. I just, focusing more still on like the dynamic and explosive stuff with my lower body. I'm still doing squatting variations and hinging variations, of course, just not focusing on necessarily pushing my squat or my deadlift. But after the year, like, I'm not going to get weak. I might, lose some of my abilities temporarily on those lifts. But what I'm doing is certainly making me stronger overall. So that's something that, again, I'll be looking at towards the end of the year, and going into next year. Maybe dipping my toes back into powerlifting with some seriousness. Of course, maybe not, because I'm really enjoying training right now, and this is really fun. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to doing in 2025. I'd be happy to hear anything that you guys got going on this year, any new goals, resolutions, plans, etc. Drop them in the comment section below. Peace!